Greetings, seekers of knowledge. Welcome to a tale as ancient as existence itself. A story that begins in light, descends into shadow, and questions the very fabric of creation. Today, we embark on a journey through the legend of Lucifer, the morning star, the bringer of light, the adversary. This is not just a story of rebellion or ruin. It is a story of choice, of the eternal dance between obedience and freedom, love and pride. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like this story, subscribe for more explorations of myth and mystery, and share in the comments. Which character from this tale captivates you most? Kings, warriors, demons, angels, or creatures of the unknown? Now, let us trace the path of Lucifer, from his celestial origin to his fateful fall and beyond. The origins of perfection. Lucifer in heaven. In the beginning, before time unfurled its ceaseless march, there was only the Creator. From this eternal source of light and power sprang the first creations. The angels, beings of pure spirit and purpose. Among these, Lucifer stood as the brightest, the most beloved. Lucifer, whose name means bearer of light, was crafted with unparalleled beauty and intellect. He shone as the morning star, a symbol of hope and perfection. His form radiant and his voice the melody of heaven itself. His purpose was profound, to reflect the Creator's glory and lead the heavenly choirs in praise and adoration. Yet even in his perfection, Lucifer was gifted with the capacity for thought, for reflection. He often pondered the nature of existence, of duty, and of freedom. To serve the Creator was his joy. But deep within, a question lingered like an ember waiting to ignite. What lies beyond this harmony? The question that shattered eternity. For eons, heaven existed in perfect order, but perfection, as Lucifer began to see, left no room for choice, no space for growth. His thoughts darkened further when the Creator unveiled a bold new plan. A physical realm, inhabited by mortals, beings of dust and spirit, fragile yet imbued with free will. These mortals, though far weaker than the angels, would hold a unique gift, the ability to choose whether or not to love their Creator. To Lucifer, this was unthinkable. The Creator was asking the angels, the pinnacle of divine creation, to bow not only to him but to these flawed earthly beings. In his heart, a seed of defiance began to grow. He questioned the fairness of this plan, the wisdom of granting mortals a power denied even to the angels. Why should we, beings of light, serve those of clay? He asked his brothers and sisters. Some listened with unease, others with intrigue. Slowly, he began to gather followers, angels who shared his doubts or were drawn by his charisma and passion. Lucifer's rebellion was not born of malice, but of pride. A pride so profound that he believed he could create a better order, a purer justice. If the Creator will not listen, then we must rise and take what is ours, he declared. The war in heaven, light against light. The rebellion began as a whisper but grew into a storm. A third of heaven's host rallied to Lucifer's cause, convinced that they were fighting for a noble purpose, freedom from what they saw as tyranny. The other angels, led by the archangel Michael, remained steadfast in their loyalty to the Creator. The battle that followed was unlike anything before or since. The skies of heaven were torn asunder by the clash of divine powers. Michael wielded a sword of holy fire, his every strike a proclamation of divine justice. Lucifer, radiant even in defiance, fought with unmatched brilliance, his every move a testament to his conviction. But the Creator's will was absolute. In the end, Lucifer and his followers were defeated. As punishment, they were cast out of heaven, their once glorious forms twisted by their rebellion. They fell into a realm of darkness, a place devoid of the Creator's light. Hell, the kingdom of defiance. Hell was not created by the Creator. It was shaped by Lucifer himself. When he and his fallen angels landed in the abyss, they found themselves in a formless void, a place of chaos and despair. But Lucifer, ever the visionary, forged order from the chaos. He raised a kingdom from the ashes of his fall, a realm that reflected his pride and defiance. Hell was not merely a prison. It became a sanctuary for the rebellious, a place where Lucifer ruled as king. His throne, carved from obsidian, stood as a symbol of his triumph over subjugation. The fallen angels became demons, their forms twisted but their spirits unbroken. From hell, Lucifer waged a new war, not with swords, but with whispers. He sought to undermine the Creator's plan by tempting mortals, leading them astray with promises of power, knowledge, and freedom. He became the ultimate tempter, the serpent in the garden, the voice that said, "Why should you not be as gods?" Lucifer and humanity. A complex relationship. Lucifer's role in the mortal realm is both feared and misunderstood. While he is often portrayed as the embodiment of evil, his actions are more nuanced. He does not force mortals into sin. He offers them choices, much as he once desired for himself. Consider the story of Adam and Eve. When Lucifer, in the guise of the serpent, encouraged them to eat the forbidden fruit, was it an act of pure malice, or was it an act of liberation? Giving humanity the knowledge of good and evil, the very thing that set them apart from the animals. Lucifer's fascination with humanity runs deep. Mortals possess what he lost, the ability to choose their destiny. In some tales, he admires them, even envies them, but his admiration is tinged with bitterness, for their freedom is a reminder of his own chains. The hidden truths, beyond the myths. There are lesser-known aspects of Lucifer's story that challenge traditional narratives. Some mystics believe that his rebellion was not an act of evil, but a necessary step in the Creator's plan. Without Lucifer's fall, they argue, there would be no contrast between good and evil, no context for free will. In certain esoteric traditions, Lucifer is seen as a figure of enlightenment, a Prometheus-like being who brings knowledge and sparks progress. In these stories, he is not the enemy of humanity, but its unwitting ally, pushing us to question, to grow, and to seek the divine within ourselves. The end of Lucifer's journey. Redemption or oblivion? What is Lucifer's ultimate fate? The Book of Revelation paints a grim picture. At the end of time, he will lead the forces of darkness in a final battle against heaven, only to be defeated and cast into the lake of fire for eternity. But other interpretations suggest a different ending. In some mystical traditions, Lucifer's fall and suffering are seen as part of a grand cosmic cycle. Just as mortals seek redemption, so too might Lucifer find his way back to the Creator. Perhaps his rebellion was never truly against the Creator, but against a role he could not accept. If so, his journey is not one of damnation, but of transformation. A path from light to shadow and, one day, back to light. Farewell, seekers of truth. And so, the story of Lucifer comes to an end. Or perhaps, it is only the beginning. What do you think of this enigmatic figure? Is he a villain, a hero, or something more profound? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us unravel the mysteries together. Until next time, remember, even the brightest light casts a shadow.